One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a sassy Sunday. It is Sunday, and I think that we need to have a sassy Sunday because it's cold, it has been raining, and I think just we need to feel sassy. Okay, so I thought that this would be a really fun game to play. We're gonna play a game called This or That, NYC Theatre Edition. So if you are in the theater industry, I think you'll find this really funny. And we're gonna do like rapid fire, this or that sort of questions that pertain to like all things New York City theater industry. So I've got my handy dandy notebook, I've got some fun things, and we are gonna just hit it right away. Okay, first, soprano or alto? That's hard. I could say both. I never considered myself a soprano, but after doing Cats, I would say I'm now a soprano, but soprano's hard. So I'm going to say alto. Ripley or Pearl? Oh, Pearl? Pearl. Pearl. Open call or ECC? Definitely ECC. If you have lived the non-union life going to get your equity card, you know that open calls can be wild and crazy, especially when they were at NOLA and there was no space to sit. So ECC, definitely. Actors Equity, Audition Center, or Chelsea Studios? Okay, that depends. I don't know that there's a lot of auditions at Chelsea Studios anymore. The thing about Actors Equity, it's good for singer calls, but when they have dancer calls there, it's not really a lot of space to be able to dance. So I could do a singer call at Actors Equity, but otherwise I'd rather go to Ripley or Pearl. Broadway or tour? So I've had a lot of experience with touring. I've done 3 tours now. I love touring. Touring is amazing. You get to travel the country. Sometimes, depending on what show it is, you get to go international. And I love touring. I would love to stay in New York now, though, so I'm gonna have to say Broadway. Not that that's like the goal, right? I mean, everybody wants to be on Broadway, and like I would love to be on Broadway. But for me, success means just being a consistently working actor, which, knock on wood, I have been until the pandemic. So I'm gonna say Broadway, mostly because I would love to just be stationary in New York and perform in the Great White Way. LaDuca or Capezio? Well, if you watched my LaDuca shoe haul, I'm gonna have to say LaDuca for all things character shoe, but if I'm gonna go with a flat tap shoe, I'm gonna say Capezio. Okay, equity versus non-equity. This is maybe gonna be a different video topic. I'm gonna say equity for 2 reasons. Healthcare and pension. I am very grateful for my non-union experience. I did a non-union tour, and I've worked non-union in many equity houses, and I think it taught me a lot about the industry. So I am grateful that I worked my way up to getting my equity card, but I am appreciative of the union in terms of setting me up for my future with healthcare and pension. Broadway Dance Center or Steps? Okay, I'm gonna say Steps. The only reason that I'm gonna say Steps is I go to either one, but I find that the environment of Steps is like you go and you're just like doing your training, and there's not this like hype of constant videography and constant being put on the spot in class. I feel like I can go to Steps and like take Debbie Roche or take a ballet class or take Ray Hesslink and not feel like a pressure to constantly perform. Whereas BDC, I find that it's like constantly like filmed and all that kind of stuff. Not that that's a bad thing, just when I take class, I prefer to just work on my technique versus others who may go to Broadway Dance Center to get on video, to get an agent, or get into the business. So either one is great, but I prefer Steps. Jazz or tap? Ugh, tap, come on. Hip hop or jazz? Ooh. I was gonna say hip hop when I was in high school, but now I would definitely 100% say sassy musical theater jazz. Where's my son? Oh, he's in the back there. Ballet or modern? Ballet, for sure. And I definitely should be in ballet more. Leotard and tights or sports bra and skirt? I'm gonna go with the sports bra and skirt. I used to wear that outfit all the time. That has sort of transitioned as I've gotten older to like a cute little crop top and a skirt. But I've never really been a Leo girl except for like Chicago. I'll wear a black Leo, or if it's like American in Paris or a ballet audition, I'll wear a leotard and tights. 16 bars or 32 bars? I always sing 32 bars no matter what they ask. Unless they're asking for 8 bars, which they did when I auditioned for Elf for the first time. I always sing 32, and I always sing an up-tempo because it can just show off more, and if it's like fast, they don't really realize that it's 16 bars. Most of the time, unless the director or the casting director is very strict, you can probably get away with 32 bars. Singer call or dancer call? both, y'all. Go to both. If you are a dancer, go to the singer call. If you are a singer, go to the dancer call. I think my biggest thing that I can say to anybody who is aspiring to join the musical theater community or the theater community in New York is to go to every audition, no matter what you are. I always go to singer calls. I go to both calls. If the theater is having 2 calls in the morning, a dancer call, then a singer call, I go to both. Because the more they see you, the more they're likely to call you back. This one's funny. Resume type out or an across the floor type out. I feel like when I was younger, I would say across the floor because it got me in the room. But now I feel like I would just want a resume type out so that I wouldn't even have to put my outfit on. Because if I'm not the type that they're looking for based on my resume, it's fine for me. So it depends. Going across the floor gets you in the room and you can kind of like show off if you don't have a stacked resume. So, but I'm going to say type out with your resume. Up-tempo or ballad? I always go for an up-tempo. I just love the songs that I have that are up-tempo. So up-tempo. Contemporary or golden age? I think I'm a golden age person. When I started singing, I sang more golden age when I was starting to learn to sing. Contemporary is not really my style. However, I do practice contemporary songs because most of the stuff on Broadway is contemporary. Musical or play? I'm gonna have to say musical. I love plays so much, but I have never been in a professional play. Actually, I did plays in college, but I just love musicals. I love dancing, I love singing, and I love acting. And last but not least, jump split or faute in heels? Dear Lord, please, faute in heels. I love turning to begin with, but if I have to do a jump split, I'd do it, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. So that was This or That, the NYC Theatre Edition. I thought it would just be like kind of fun to see what my opinion was, some funny things that I think you guys would enjoy, talking about theater again because Broadway has been shut down since March. And I honestly, like, I really do miss our community. I miss auditioning. I miss walking down 8th Avenue and seeing everybody that you know. I miss the hustle and bustle of Ripley and Pearl. You know, it's sad, and I'm hoping that with the talks of a vaccine and people social distancing and still wearing masks, that we're gonna get our community back up and running. So I thought that we would just do a This or That today. If you guys have any questions about theater or anything related to my channel, please leave a comment below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. It'll really support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. This or That Theater Edition. This or That NYC. This or That Theater Edition. Which is it gonna be?